It's got a sickle in its hand. It's like really threatening, and then it just goes.
Before I get into it, yes, Phasmophobia is definitely the main topic of this video, but my god, do I have so much I need to cover. A huge portion of it is regarding Phasmophobia. A lot of it I do think you will like. I don't even know where to begin. Right. To start off with, I have been incredibly busy trying to get so much done, and keep in mind, I'm only one guy. I'm only one guy trying to do the impossible here. And unfortunately, as a result, certain things have had to get delayed, or there are certain things that will get delayed. So, start from the beginning. Hopefully I don't stumble over my own words, but the first thing I need to quickly say is with how busy I have been, this video was actually meant to get released last week, and some of you might have seen on the community tab that I did give a brief update. And why is my nose fucking itchy? So with that being said, as some of you know, we've had 6 episodes of Nun Massacre, and I've moved on to Bloodwash, and I believe there are 2 episodes on the channel already, and I might as well tell you, it is going to be a shorter playthrough than the Nun Massacre. And reflecting back on what I said on an older Message from ETU video, when I was informed that the Nun Massacre, Bloodwash, Murder House I think it is, and Stay Out the House, when I was informed that those 4 games were on the Xbox, I outright bought all 4 with the intentions of playing them for the channel. So once we are done with Bloodwash, I do have full intentions of playing more Puppet Combo games. And I'll probably play Murder House because I think Stay Out the House is a lot longer, so might as well save that one to last. But with that being the main focus, like discussed and out the way, moving on to the titles that alternate in between the main focus. Saying how it is, when it comes to content that I play with friends, whether it's Sea of Thieves, whether it's Phasmophobia, it does take longer to edit than normal. So whereas I would prefer the 2 titles that alternate in between the main focus to be, well, both of them be games that I play with friends, I do think that would be better, because there's no other way to put it. Yous like that kind of content. When it comes to, say, SCP Containment Breach, or when it comes to Nun Massacre, there are those who do like it, but I've definitely noticed more attention on the content that I've played with friends. But unfortunately, with being only one guy, and it taken so long to make, the way I'm doing things at this moment in time is the best way I can handle it. It's the best way I can do it, and even then I'm practically burning myself out because I've still got so much more that I need to do. And keep in mind, I'm only referring to YouTube, not my personal life. We're talking stuff that's been going on in my personal life, especially with, being Christmas round the corner. So yeah, been very busy, trying to do my best here, but as a result, unfortunately, some things will either get delayed or unfortunately have been delayed because I am only one guy trying to do so much. So might as well point out the 2 titles that you're going to be getting in between the main focus. Already we've got some Sea of Thieves being uploaded. The fact is, I believe it was about 3 months ago, roughly 3 months ago, you had episodes 1 through to 5 of Sea of Thieves, and the attention that got was very similar to Phasmophobia. So acknowledging that people liked it, obviously I was going to make more of it. But the thing is, there needs to be a bit of a break so that, in a nutshell, there was variety. And whereas I am going to be having episode 6 through to 10 of Sea of Thieves, unfortunately the same thing, needing a break, unfortunately the same thing will be happening with Phasmophobia, but there's actually several reasons for it, which of course I will get back to in due time. Before I do talk about Phasmophobia, I just want to quickly say, what is it that you like about Phasmophobia? Is it the game itself, or is it the banter that I have with friends? Because if it's the banter, I would highly recommend any game that is in the tab that I played with friends. I think the tab is literally just called With Friends. So we're talking what? Episodes 21 through to 25 of 7 Days to Die. You've got me and Panch. And then of course you've got Humans Fall Flat with Kara. Obviously Phasmophobia with Pange, and then you've got Sea of Thieves along with Gang Beast with both Pange and Kara. I would highly recommend them if you do like the banter that we have. But if it's more the title, like more of the fact that hunting for ghosts, I am thinking of playing games like that for like a main focus once we're done with Puppet Combo games. Again, like I said, there's 4 titles on the Xbox, so I probably will have a break. Assuming I play all 4, one right after the next, assuming I play all 4, I think it would be best to have a break with Puppet Combo games after that. But anyways, the other title that is going to be alternating in between the main focus is going to be Sheepdog and Wolf. Now, saying how it is, I am well aware that the majority of people aren't too interested in that. Fact is, there's only 5 more episodes. The reason why I'm wanting more Sheepdog and Wolf is similar to what happened with Soulstorm. You had episodes 1 through to 5, and a lot of people... It's been a while since you've said hello while I'm doing one of these, eh? You're going to sit with me, eh? Go on then. Well, don't enter back, go on. Go on. Right. What the fuck was I saying? Yeah, Sheepdog and Wolf. Right. So, with Sheepdog and Wolf, very similar to Soulstorm. It was a bit of a hit and miss. Some people liked it, some people didn't. I'm talking. So you had the first 5 episodes, and I would personally say that the first 5 episodes were better than the second 5, but the fact that the second 5 got less attention. I did actually record episode 11 through to 15 of Sheepdog and Wolf around about that time, with the intentions of making and releasing it. But because... there's no other way to word it, because it was unpopular, because not a lot of people were interested in it, I thought, no, let's focus on something else. But with the footage being sat there for that long, the few people who have enjoyed it, it's not fair on them to have them wait. I think it's been what? Has it been what? 4, 5 months, maybe longer? The point is, they've been waiting long enough, so let's just get the remainder of that game out the way, and then we can move on to other stuff. Now, with all that being said, moving on to Phasmophobia. Like I said, we've got a lot to talk about with that game. What's up? Hey? What's up? Yeah, Phasmophobia. Right, okay, so here's the thing when it comes to that game. I literally can't do this with you acting like this, you know, madam. I'm literally losing my train of thoughts. So, when it comes to Phasmophobia, the fact is, for those who don't know, we recorded 5 episodes. Well, we recorded a recording session, which was enough to make 5 episodes. And the intent was to have a bit of a break. And, you know, bring some 7 Days to Die. And to bring back some 7 Days to Die. But we had a couple of issues, and then spontaneously we done another recording session. And as a result, you've had, instead of 5 episodes of Phasmophobia, you've had 10. Now, I do know a lot of people like this because clearly it's a popular playthrough. But the thing is, it has been brought to my attention that it's an old version. And the reason why it's an old version is, some of you already know, when it comes to content that I make with friends, since we don't know when we're all going to be free to record something, it works out so much easier to record when we're all free and then make it into content when I need to make it into content. Because the fact is, I'm always referring back to this. Gang Beasts, there was a joke that I made at the beginning how I was waiting several hours. That was no exaggeration. So there's no other way to put it. There are times, and again, with the fact that we had episode 6 through to 10 of Phasmophobia so soon, the issues we had with 7 Days to Die arguably proves my point. Sometimes it's not always doable to get a recording session done. So instead of stressing trying to get it done, you know, to make content with it, get it recorded whenever we're free, and then when I need to make more content, the footage is already sat there. You're right, madam. So anyways, with that being said, yes, it may be an old version, but it's undeniable that you have enjoyed it. And of course, after episode 10, yes, there is footage left, but how much? If there's enough to make 5 more episodes,
Good
then...
evening.
What? I'm trying to do a thing. If there is enough for 5 more episodes, then the question is, do I make 5 more episodes with this old version of the game? Come on. You want to get let out now, don't you? If there is enough footage left after episode 10 to make 5 more episodes, the question is, do I? Do I actually do that? Because again, it is an old version. The fact is, it's blatantly obvious how much you've enjoyed that content. Even though it's an old version, you have clearly enjoyed it. So, I've had a quick check and I don't see why not. I don't see why not making 5 more episodes from this older footage. So, the best way I can put it is, we do need a break. There's several reasons why we need a break from Phasmophobia. The first being, when it comes to the way I do things on this channel, it takes me a long time to get this content made and I can only have so much variety. So I can't really focus on a single game. I've got to have variety. But then that brings on to my second point. When it came to 7 Days to Die, there was a time where that was the more popular playthrough. And the thing is, what I did was I'd make 5 episodes off it, then a month later we'd have something else, then another month would pass and we would have 5 more episodes. The thing is, when it came to 7 Days to Die, I made a lot of that in one go. And then, since a lot of people were wanting me to switch to PC and play with friends, episodes 21 through to 25 is playing it with Panj. But here's the thing, I definitely noticed that the attention that content got was far less than episodes prior, making me think a lot of people got bored of it. So I don't want the same thing to happen with Phasmophobia. Essentially, a wait is kind of needed, because if I keep on making and releasing content for the same game, people get bored. People do get bored. So again, that is a major reason why there needs to be a break for it. But on top of that, unfortunately, there's more reasons. On top of that, when it comes to, as I said before, content that I make with friends, it requires more time to edit. And when it comes to Phasmophobia, the sound balancing on that alone, we're talking, I literally had to buy a replacement mic, because without boring you with the details, obviously I've got to turn the volume up and turn it down quite a lot while I'm editing. But when it comes to Phasmophobia, there were times where it was practically a whisper, to the point where I was clipping the mic like no one's business. So, like I said, I think I actually knackered my old mic. So, with that being said, it takes longer than the usual bunch. So, essentially what I'm getting at is this. A break is needed, because wanting variety, don't want you to get bored of it, and I don't want to get bored of making it into content. So, with it being established that a wait is unfortunately unavoidable, it is undeniable 2 things. It's an old version. The game that we're playing is definitely an old version, and you are blatantly enjoying it. So, if you were enjoying it so much, there is obviously going to be a transition from, the old footage, the older version of the game, to a more up-to-date version. So, what I've decided to do, and I have no idea how long this is going to take me, the only thing I do know is it's going to be an in-between episodes. I have now recorded with Panj a 4-hour recording session of Phasmophobia, which will take place after episode 15 is released. You are going to be getting, after episode 15, whenever that may be, you will be getting an episode 15.5 on the following Sunday. But looking at the way things are played out, with the fact that 2 recording sessions that worked out to be about 7 hours of recording is somehow making a total of 15 episodes. 4 hours we recorded, and I'm literally going to summarise that into a single video. So I'm expecting it to be longer than my usual bunch, and because it's going to be longer, it's going to take several days to make, but I want it ready after episode 15 of Phasmophobia. So the bottom line is this: a wait for Phasmophobia is unavoidable, but technically not only are you going to be getting the 5 episodes, but you will be getting a 6th episode after episode 15, which for all I know could be equivalent to 5 episodes in itself. Now, I'm not promising that, but the best way I can put it is the reason why it surprised me so much that the Phasmophobia footage is making so much content. At the time of recording, I thought a huge portion of it was going to get cut, and whereas a huge portion did get cut, clearly there was enough footage there to make a bunch of content for you. So by that logic, I am convinced for episode 15.5, when I get round to filtering out and cutting a bunch of stuff, there's going to be so much in that is worth keeping. I'm expecting it to be about an hour episode. I'm not going to lie to you. I hope it isn't, but if it is an hour episode, minimum, that's going to take me at least 4 days to make, and then we're talking I can't do that during the weekdays because of the usual uploads, so I'm going to have to save it for the weekend, meaning it's going to take me at least a month to get that done. Assuming I didn't have all these other things. So again, I've been incredibly busy, and the fact is, the notes that I've written down here, we're talking Monday through to Friday, I've got to make the videos, which just leave the weekends, to sort out the rest of this stuff. Obviously, yeah, we're talking tomorrow doing recording of gameplay, obviously recording this is an important one. At some point, I need to record and edit a video for hitting 250 subscribers. The fact is, what I've got planned for that is doing a longer than usual video. Don't know how long, but I do think it's going to be longer than an hour at least. At least I think it is. I don't know because I haven't fucking recorded it. All I do know is there's a certain game that I've got in mind, which I'm going to assume I'm going to have to do multiple cuts. I really don't want to spoil what I've got planned. That's the thing. I don't want to spoil what I've got planned. The only thing I do know is I haven't recorded it, but I need to record it, and then I need to edit it. But once I do make this video, thanking you for helping us reach the goal of 250 subscribers, it will be uploaded on a Sunday. Here's the thing when it comes to this goal. Some of you already know, but I was convinced we weren't going to hit this goal. I didn't think we were going to hit this goal prior to reaching 1,000 videos. That's the thing. I genuinely thought we were going to have 1,000 videos long before reaching 250 subscribers. But again, that is a video that I'm going to want to make. So that's another reason why. Yeah, that's another reason why I'm very fucking busy, and I know yous are wanting Phasmophobia, don't get me wrong, but I do feel that should be more of a priority. Anyway, moving past that, we're talking, I've still got to sort out thumbnails for older videos. If I'm being brutally honest, I am basically having that as the least important out of the lot, because the videos are already uploaded. If they are getting more attention, I'm not noticing. I am wanting to get it done because I've started it, but the fact is I've been ranting for about 20 fucking minutes. It's safe to say that I'm very busy, got so much that I need doing, and I don't want to burn myself out. So the bottom line is this. I am wanting to make a video that is longer than my usual 15-minute videos for Sunday. Not this Sunday, but a Sunday in the future, as a way of thanking you for helping us reach the goal of 250 subscribers. I am wanting to make more Phasmophobia, but I am also wanting a break because of several reasons that I've discussed. But then, because of the wait, because we've been playing an old version of the game, I am wanting an episode 15.5, which will be longer than the usual 15 minutes. Again, on a Sunday, whenever that may be. And then on top of that, we've got all this other stuff. So, yeah. Incredibly busy. And I'm only one fucking guy, that's the thing. I'm only one guy trying to do the impossible. So, I guess from this 20-minute rant, all I can say is this. All I'm asking for is patience, because I am really I'm really struggling here trying to time manage it all, and as a result, some people have to wait longer for certain content, because the thing is, using Phasmophobia as an example, if you look and you go, well, it's only a 15-minute video, or it's only 5 15-minute videos, I can't see how long it's taken. I don't see why it's taking you that long to make it. The fact is, it does take a long time. And not to mention, it's not just one video, it's several videos. Every single day that I upload, Monday through to Friday, I make at least one video. And we're trying to sort out, actually recording more footage on the weekend, as well as all this other stuff. It's just taken way too long. You know what, before I wrap up this rant, before I wrap up this video, a good example is the video that I made of making a sword. I made a sword out of an aluminium block, and it took me 100 days to make the sword and the video. And I remember someone commenting, curious, saying in their own words, how is it that it took 100 days to make that video? And it's because of everything else. That's the thing, I'm trying to get so much done. And with being only one guy, it is doable. It just takes a very long time. So, yeah, I hope that you are going to be looking forward to, more Sea of Thieves. I hope that you are going to be looking forward to more Puppet Combo games. And when the time comes, Phasmophobia, someone's at my door, I'm going to have to be quick. The long and short of it is this. I've got so much to do, but when I say that content is coming to the channel, it is definitely coming to the channel. I will be working on Phasmophobia episodes 11 through to 15 when the time comes. But for now, we are going to be having a bit of a break, so I do hope that you enjoy what I upload in between. With that being said, I need to check the fucking door. So, yeah, hopefully this has been informative. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
Like and subscribe.